Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for Boston, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter, Montgomery, a native of South Carolina. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
There's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, J.D.
Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Rick Porcello will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
In his career against Porcello, he's got 12 hits in 34 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley on the run. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. Hard on the ground towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for one. On to Lind. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. He comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 down.
Batting second, first baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Adam Lind, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1, here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello, covering for the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up LD today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Neil Walker in his career against Porcello. He's just 1 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A bouncer up the middle. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Set to go now, Greg Bird, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0. Porcello has his target. Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Ronald Torreyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
On the move is Martinez, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped up. Bird is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Next for New York, number 25, hitting right at the 1 for 4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 50.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. Lied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Adam Lind. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Grounded up the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. One away.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
Into the box, Greg Bird. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Porcello's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding this.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A fastball that just misses inside. And it's 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He singled his last time up.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air out to center field. Bradley, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And this is fouled at the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. There is Pedroia on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mookie Betts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Torreyes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman Adam Lind.
Ready once again, Adam Lind. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Neil Walker. As he rips it on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. That's coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Digging in to try it again, number 25. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
32, Matt Barnes.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First offering on its way, and a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogarts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A ball and no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime line against Chapman, just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Montgomery earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Rick Porcello pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.